Good morning, everybody. How we doing? I don't know that I need to wear the hat, especially while I'm trying to fucking battle a sickness. But I don't know. I was just laying around and I was like, let me put the hat on. Do I look stupid? Do I kind of look stupid? I don't know. Anyways, I'm just gonna wear the hat. We'll probably play with it a little bit later. Feeling a little bit better. Not that anybody asked, but I am feeling a little bit better. I was hurting. Hurting. yesterday. Hat works. The degenerate. Good sir. What's up, Bucknut? Good morning. You sound way better. Yeah, I feel a little bit better, dude. I was in bad shape yesterday, man. I don't really know. I don't know what happened. I saunaed for about 35, 40 minutes, took a fucking hot shower. I Theraflued all day. What else did I do? I just kind of chilled. I watched soccer, played on Benfica. I had so many fucking people. It's so funny. You're the most inopportune times you tend to get busy with things. Like this past year has been one of the slowest years for me in my business in recent memory. And then it was kind of like a decent start to the year, but it's like, seasonality wise, it's kind of slow in February. It's like, whatever. It's a good time to be sick. I got people blowing me up left and right. And I'm like, somebody was like, hey, can I meet you at fucking 3:30, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, I'm like, no, dude, I can't do it. So I just crashed out yesterday, did absolutely nothing for the most part. Couldn't even make dinner. I told my wife I was going to make dinner. I ordered fucking matzo ball soup. Shit was banging. I got a latke too. I got chicken noodle soup. And that was that. So I'm on the road to recovery. Got a couple of new followers here. What's up? Dope. What is that? Dope as fuck Dylan. What's up? Dope as fuck Dylan. 10 Sun 36. What's up? New followers. Oh, Hill Daddy 19. So we do have a loaded slate today. We got a lot of college basketball. We got a lot of NHL. I haven't even really looked at the NBA. Hutch Bets with a sub bang. What up, Hutch Bets? 16-monther. Hill Daddy 20-monther. Appreciate you guys. We have a lot of college basketball to talk about. I hit up Jovan not that long ago and asked him if he wanted to come talk some puck, and he said yes. So he's going to come on today, and I told him we'll start with college basketball, and then we'll transition into hold on one second. CC, John's a good guy. I'm just stupid lonely. You'll see. I CC'd you. Oh, okay. I don't know what J Rod's talking about. I'll figure that out later, J Rod, if you're listening. But anyways, good or not good. Another night of treading water for me. I don't know how you guys were. Let me catch up real quick. Tommy Fleetwood. Oh no, is he already sucking ass? Don't tell me that. Morning, did you see the name finalists for the Utah hockey team? Club, Wasatch, and Mammoth Horrendous. It's so stupid, dude. So stupid. No, I don't even want to talk about it. It's so stupid. I'm fucking protesting my Yeti bullshit. What's up, JP Del Frail? What's up, everybody? One away from the full fade yesterday. Disgusting. Yep. Decky Day, Henley, Lowry, McCarthy. They haven't started yet, right? Wait, have they started yet? Aberg, Burns. Yep. Good luck, everybody. Good luck. OHIO. That's not nice. You guys are still doing that. It's probably because I have my fucking hat. Probably because my hat on. What am I doing with this fucking hat? I sucks at gambling. Might take up underwater basket weaving. That sounds dangerous. Hogue would be huge. Yep. Let's go Crutch. Love Aberg. What's up, Jesus? Right back at you. Always. Hat works. W the Degenerate. Good morning, sir. What's up? Sound way better. Thank you. EPL today. Sure. I'm 2-0 in Champions League betting since 2023, since I started tracking my bets. No big deal. But if you weren't aware, that's 100% hit rate, and like 100 and something whatever ROI. So if you can find a better Champions League capper on this platform than me, I'd love to see it. I'm just kidding, obviously, if you can't catch my humor. How about those Terps? Fuck, man. I tell you, hype train level 1. You know, I was with Steak on that one. What did we say? We said it was kind of like St. John's, but the opposite. I was kind of with Steak. I liked fucking Wisconsin. I really did. UNC Asheville on a heater at the moment. CBB has been brutal. Dude, it's been tough. I've really just been like treading water, man. You win a couple, you lose a couple. You lose a couple, you win a couple. It's brutal. It hasn't started. Oh, you fucking assholes. SMU first half. I fucked up with Texas Tech, though. I hit Texas Tech. I went first half. They didn't cover the first half. I said I was going to do, if they didn't cover the first half, I was going to do the second half. I thought about that. I said, no, wait a minute. I said that about SMU. So I was like, just full blown bad read on Texas Tech. It happens. What are you going to do? Drake came through. Love Drake. How about Virginia? How about that one? That was a beautiful one. I said Miami yesterday was Colorado and Arizona State. Fuck that. Not playing the roulette theory there. Come on, Tommy Fleet. Let's roll. Let's do it, baby. Come on, J Mac and Twitter. What's up? What's up? I see we got 53 in here on Twitch. Good morning, everybody. I'm going to try to keep the energy as high as I can. I also can't overdo it. I do have to go out today. It's fucking freezing cold. And man, this this plane shit. Listen, I'm not going to be over here fucking reporting on global events. We're going to keep it sports centric, but this stuff at the DC airport is just terrible. Absolutely terrible. I was in Raw Alerts. I don't know if you follow that account. I was in their Twitter space last night. It's actually kind of fascinating how the Twitter spaces, you seem to get almost as up to date or more up to date information than you do. I had the news on and I had the Twitter space on. And that's actually one of the reasons I've always kind of gravitated towards Twitter. I like the news. I'm not really like a nonfiction. I'm sorry, I'm not a fiction guy. Like I'm not really good at reading fiction books or shit like that. Nothing against it. It's cool. But I've always liked reading the news and watching the news and shit like that. And I remember on Twitter, you know, if you guys remember those fucking shootings in Paris at that concert, I was on Twitter updating shit, finding out stuff like live while I had the news on. And the news was like so late to things. I was like, this is crazy. Last night, that fucking shit goes down. I was in Raw Alerts fucking Twitter space, although they did misreport something. I think they said at one point there was like 4 survivors or whatever. But anyways, absolute tragedy, fucking terrible. Crazy, crazy shit. I'm a little bit of a plane geek. I don't know if you guys are as well. I have Flight Aware on my phone. I just pull it up and look at it sometimes out of nowhere. And I was listening to some guy in the aviation field yesterday, and he was just saying like 16 years of safety. We're putting the most planes in the air and most aircrafts in the air we've ever put. Their ATCs, air traffic controllers, the infrastructure can't really keep up. Like he was like, man, he was like, I feared like something like this is bound to happen, and it's fucking crazy. So anyways, man, you never know. Life is crazy. So that was brutal. Yeah, I'm a plane guy too, tailing Dawes. But anyways, we're not gonna keep this stream somber, but that was pretty fucking terrible and wild. DJ, you're in NYC, right? Have you tried hunting down Captain Josh Black? No. I feel like is this a joke? Am I going to say who's Captain Josh Black? And then you're going to say like Captain Josh Black, both of these nuts on your forehead. Is that what's going to happen? That's what I feel like is going to happen. So just go ahead and get me. Go ahead and get me if you're going to get me. What's up, Barty Bart? What it do? What's up, Aherna? Drake was 0-2. What does that mean? Preds suck. Yeah, they do. I did like, listen, a couple goalies I liked. The NHL's been decent reads. I threw in the fucking Penguins over last minute. I kind of liked it. You know, I was like, a lot of unders on this slate today. I like the Panthers over too. That didn't get there. They ended up playing. It went with the Wild money line. That was a great game. So funny. I think I said to myself, the Wild are going to win this game like 2-1. Gustafsson saves great, like the under, and it was 2-1 the whole game. And I was watching. I'm like, I just imagine if I took a correct score, how much piss I'd be in if there was an empty netter. Sure enough, 4 or 5 seconds before the game ends, empty netter, Wild went through, and I was like, great. I'm happy. You know what a bet you think about making, you don't make, and then when it doesn't cash, you it's like you won. It's so funny, like the psychological fuck of being a sports bettor. But anyways, what else happened on the ice? Oh, great call to Craig Ballard. Craig Ballard, if you're in here, great job. DJ. Oh wait, that's a Gen Alpha dude. Don't get into it. Okay. Great job on the Devils. That was excellent. Nice job there. It was always the Devils. I mean, it was just simply always the Devils. They started a little slow. It was a great bounce back for them. Jake Allen shutout. And what else happened last night? Eventful on the ice. Oh, the Demko. I like Demko to bounce back. And he did, but I wasn't sure. I like Saros too, so I wasn't sure. Just went with the under in that game. Hit that at a nice little plus price. So. Overall, I lost. I played the Heat, dog of the day. That sucked. What are you going to do? I mean, listen, Steak has been out of his fucking mind. You can't win every bet, but hold on one second. Let me do that. In all seriousness, it is actually hilarious, and I'm not blaming Trent. Obviously, that's stupid. It was just a bad night betting for our guy Steak, but it is actually hilarious. The night Trent does a dog of the day, the entire dog of the day card full fades. It's a little, I mean, it's kind of funny. How can you not find humor in that? Right? Oh Jesus. How can you not find a little humor in that? Like, that's funny, right? I mean, it's not funny that we lost, but that's funny that's just how it happens. Nebraska money line, book it. Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. And you know what's funny is like people will legitimately think like these things are Trent's fault. It's not Trent's fault. Okay. I'm not out here saying that. Yeah, I know. That's what people say in all seriousness. Like Trent needs to stay in his lane. I think it's funny. I think it's funny that he's fucking with Steak doing the dog of the day. I think it's funny. Obviously, if there's any cease and desist, legitimate swagger jacking going on, that would be another story, but it's not anything like that. I thought it was hilarious, but full fading, or almost full fading, is unfortunate. But hey, remember, listen, I've been doing this now for almost 3 years. Okay, I think I have 22,500 Twitter followers. Let me tell you, it ain't from being fucking funny. It ain't from being a nice guy to hang out and talk sports with. You got to win bets if you want to get a following. I haven't hit anything fun in the fucking what feels like well over a full year. 2024, I didn't hit anything fun. This ride that Steak is on right now for the dog of the day is incredible. And what's fascinating to me is I know, listen, I'm not the smartest guy, but I am very observant. I am observant. I know there were a lot of people that were fucking with your boy when I was hot. When I was hitting the fucking shutout bets, when I was hitting the golf outrights, when I was hitting fucking NHL bets. I know a lot of people fucking with me. As soon as you start to lose some bets, you see who your real Twitter friends are. As soon as you start to lose, I'll tell you, they fucking switch up quick. They switch up. People switch up quick. A lot of people in here have been riding since day one. I know. I see you guys in here. You don't give a shit. You don't give a shit. But listen, it's very funny. So it is funny to see, if obviously everybody, what goes up must come down. You're not going to, Steak's not going to hit fucking 85% throughout the entire season. He's still, in my opinion, the best sports bettor I know. He always has been. Seriously, always has been. I don't know if there's one time I've been betting with Steak for fucking 18 years? Probably 18 years. I don't know if there's one time I have ever felt like that confident going against him. And we have gone against each other. There was like one time I fucking got him good. I think it was like Colin Kaepernick was a quarterback of the Niners, and the Niners were playing in the Redskins at the time on like primetime football. And he liked the fucking Commander. And I said, absolutely not. The Niners are going to go in there and kick their dick in. Maybe that was like that's when we started to be contrarian. And I was like, nope, this is fake. This is fake sharp. That was one time I got him. Cam his money with a sub bank to Hunter Blood Elf. That sounds fun. Let's be honest, we all suck. Yeah, dude, this shit's hard. So hard, man. Betting picks for the Super Bowl. What's up, Dope Dylan? Yeah, we're gonna get to that next week. Next week, we're gonna get to Super Bowl. W Cam his money. Hold on. Why does your voice sound weird, or is it on my end? Oh no, does it? I don't know, but you guys got to start telling me this a lot earlier, dude. It's 18 minutes into the stream. Hold on. I sound fine. Do I sound okay right now? Hold on. We got to check the audio. I hate if I sound like shit. Hold on. I hate that. Check. Hold on. I sound fine. Do I sound okay right now? Hold on. All right. I think I sound fine. I think it's on you. I don't care if you win, just like talking ball. Yeah, me too. It sounded fine. Now it's better though. Okay. Read the other comments. You sound fine. You're good. It's just him. Okay. So anyways, by the way, that Twitter space yesterday was very funny. I don't know if you guys were in it. Why don't you just keep it the same game? I do keep it the same game. I mean, I think I do. I don't know. Oh, because I unplugged my mic and I put it in a fucking bin in my closet. So I don't have this fucking setup in the dining room for my wife to have to fucking look at every day. And then the game gets fucked up every now and then. So, I try to whatever, adjust it. So that's where we're at. Javon's going to come in here. We're going to talk some CBB. Yeah, he sounded sped up. I left and came back. He sounds good now. Okay, well, let's talk some CBB. Let's get into it. It's been 19 minutes. I do want to dive into the board, not just bullshit. That space last night was hilarious, by the way. If you guys were in it with Elf. By the way, I have one question. If anybody was in there listening to Bo Knows and Elf, whatever, I'm not familiar enough with that crowd, so I have no shit to talk. Why was the guy doing a Twitter space for video, but had his video off? That annoyed me. Did that annoy anybody else? If anybody was in it? Why do you have the Twitter space set to video you, but the video off? It was annoying. NC State dropped off the map hard. Was on the spaces, but probably to bait people in. Oh, Interesting. Been blocked by Bo No since I made my Twitter account. That's interesting. Twitter space with Bo No sounds like hell. It was interesting. It's weird because it's like he seemed like a nice, like when I first saw his stuff come on my Twitter account, I thought he seemed like a mega douche and an asshole, and he was just like tough guy. Then you listen to him in there, and he sounds like a nice guy. And I'm like, oh, I don't know, maybe he's misunderstood, but I'm not taking his side. I don't know. I'm like, all I know is I see some crazy tweets from his account every now and then. I got nothing else to say. Anyways, let's move on. Let's go to, I panicked for a minute when I saw Tuesday. Oh, it's Wednesday, bro. Oh, hold on. I got to fix this. Edit. Hold on. Wednesday. It's Thursday. Dude, I'm fucked up, man. I'm telling you, that melatonin fucked me up. Hold on. Yep. Thank you very much for telling me it's Thursday. Dude, no more melatonin for your boy. No more melatonin. Yeah. Stay off the melatonin. I am so off. Hold on. I'm editing. Thank you, Sauce Miller. What's up? How you doing? I'm sussing. You know what I was thinking the other day? And then we're going to talk about the board, I promise. You know what I was thinking? I think that the music world could go for, like, I'm fine with like the new like country genre being popular. Like, I'm okay with that because I never liked country most of my life. It's poppy. It's whatever. I think the world needs like another good White Iverson. You know, that was a good song. White Iverson. I was balling, I was young. That was like, I don't know what it was about that song, but it was like, it was vibey. It was catchy. It was kind of mellow. I don't really feel like we hear that anymore, you know? I also don't listen to the radio. I'm an old fart. I'm just curious. Is there, you don't need another one? Yeah, that's fine. That's like, good movie. Like, do we really need a Gladiator 2? I don't know if anybody saw Gladiator 2. People are asking me like, hey, did you go see Gladiator 2? No. The fuck? Why? We don't need a fucking sequel for every movie, you know? By the way, I got a friend who the guy I was ripping a cigarette with talking tennis. His name's Max. He's hilarious. But he's like really intense. He's a Knicks fan. He's like intense. Guy loves movies. And he told me when we were ripping a cigarette, he's like, you know what? I think I've defeated cinema. I'm like, defeated cinema? What do you mean by that? He's like, I don't know that there's a movie you could bring up that I haven't seen. And I was like, wow. So I hit him with, I said, all right now, on the spot. Okay. I know this is terrible to ask. Like, what's the best anything, right? Like, it's really hard to do that. I can't tell you what my favorite movie is. Like, I probably have like 5, 7. But I said, what's the most underrated movie? I know you have to really think about it, but like, what comes in your mind right now? He told me House of Sand and Fog. You guys ever seen it? I haven't seen it, but if anybody likes movies out there and you like need something to watch, I just put that on my list. He's a good movie buff. You know, we all need like a good movie. You need a good mechanic. You need a barber. You need a dentist. I already told you I got a great dentist. I think the dentist, I don't know if he watches a stream. He follows on Twitter. Great dentist. No, dude, I thought Shutter Island was so disappointing. I'll watch it again. Interstellar was awesome. I'll tell you the best. Do you guys ever do a double feature at the movie theater, by the way? I'm getting the board up. Don't get your panties in one. You guys ever done a double feature? I did a double feature. I did the best double feature ever one time. Oh, yeah. Dude, I fell asleep during the second episode of season 2. Season 1 was awesome. I can't vouch anything for season 2 just yet. I'm out of the loop. I got sick. I was traveling, whatever. No, I haven't seen it. Forrest Gump is good. That's one of my favorite movies of all time. I did a double feature at the movies, and I went and saw Gone Girl, and I went and saw Birdman. 2 phenomenal movies. And by the way, I had no idea what Gone Girl was about when I went to go see it. I thought it was like a fucking rom-com. My wife loves rom-coms. I'm like, all right, I'll just strap in. You know, I'm not like a rom-com hater, but I don't care. I don't really care for like love movies and scary movies. Not really my thing. Second, 2 for the price of 1. Yep. Gone Girl, dude, it was so good. It was so, especially if you think you're like about to see a fucking rom-com. Just watched 7 the other day. Oh, that was a great movie. Yep. I did the Batman trilogy in one day on a special IMAX Dark Knight. That's very cool. All right, let's get into it. Actually fits the trend. Yep, let's get into it. Seven's a great movie. We need steak on after the full fade. He probably will come on tomorrow. My mom made me sit through Wicked, and it made me feel sus by how much I liked it. I've only heard good things about Wicked. I saw the play a long time ago. It was good. It's good. It's fine. I'm not a play guy anymore, though. Actually, I'll take that back. I'll go to another play. I can't do another musical. I'm like fucking musical down. I'm not. I don't have like the theater gene in me. I took my wife to the ballet one time. We went to the fucking ballet. We left at intermission. I was just like, listen, we got all dressed up. We went to the ballet. I think I got it for like a birthday or Valentine's thing. I was, let's go to the ballet, blah, blah, blah. It's in like Columbus Center. Oh, that's a cool thing to do. We were fucking yawning, falling asleep. I was like, yeah, you know what? We got to get out of here. Book of Mormon was great. Very expensive. Anyways, let's talk CBB. So some good reads, some bad reads. All right. I'm sucking down tea, by the way. Sucking it down. Is that a pause? Sucking down tea. Are you guys going to clip that? Maybe don't clip that. Well, anyways, I'm still sick. All right. I got a long day today. You do a portion tomorrow, 10 a.m. All right. I'm getting blown up with corp shit. Jesus. Right now I have triple mint, spearmint, peppermint. I don't know what the third mint is. Peppermint, spearmint. Is there another mint? Maybe it's a double mint. No, it said triple. It's triple something. Anyways, let's talk CBB. I do have to take a piss. I'm going to do that. So Penn State is a well degen. Interesting. And then we're gonna get Javon up here and talk puck. Winter mint. Yeah, maybe. What's up, Kermit? Okay. Stony Brook, Charleston. No, listen, I'm going to tell you right now, when I'm running on E, all right, when I'm running on E, the last thing I can do is talk about the fucking ball sack state, so we're not going to do that. Cool mint. Yeah, Cool Whip. That works too. Peppermint. Yeah, big peppermint tea guy. It's good for digestion. And, I don't like peppermint anything else. I think Krabs, doesn't he get fucking peppermint in his coffee? Makes me want to vomit. I don't like peppermint. But I like it in tea. So I guess it's not that weird that if you like it in coffee, like peppermint's a thing I don't like, but I like it in tea. I worked with this lady, this crazy cat lady a long time ago, and she was all about essential oils. And I showed up sick one day or something, and she like fucking popped out this case with like 37 essential oils, put a bunch of fucking, I don't know, oregano and peppermint in this glass of water, and like a fucking witch, whipped up a potion. I drank it. I mean, it could have been placebo. I felt better. I don't know what happened to her. She was legitimately insane. But it's like one of those people, if you move in, you never know. You never know who your neighbors are going to be. I always try to warn people about that. Like people, sometimes they ask me in the real estate business, like, what kind of people live here? I can't tell you that. You can't like talk about the demographic, but you never know. It's a gamble. Everything's in life's a gamble. You move into a building, you got neighbors. I got neighbors. You don't know who your neighbor's going to be. No, my neighbors don't talk to me. Nobody in this building talks to me. Nobody talks to anybody. That's a New York thing. I'm telling you, live in this building. Nobody talks to anybody in here. It's a fucking New York thing. It's crazy. The only guy that's ever talked to me was like a dude from fucking Australia. He's like, plans today, mate? I was like, hey, hi. I haven't had anyone talk to me in the elevator in years. What's up? I don't have any plans. You want to make plans? That's not what I said. But you know what I mean. Why do I keep getting so distracted today? I'm loopy. Yeah, my neighbors don't talk to me. Nobody talks to you in New York. Everybody's kind of an asshole. But like there's this like new genre of asshole that I don't really like. I don't mind like the fucking, yo, what's up, Tony, blah, blah, blah. Like that kind of asshole's fine. There's like this weird new genre of asshole. It's like uptight, introverted, arrogant, I'm better than you asshole. It's so weird. And the biggest assholes around here in New York, the baristas. Why are the baristas so mean? You ever notice that? I got this one barista at my local coffee shop. Really nice guy. And the girl's nice. They're a great duo. They're the best. Everywhere else I go, assholes. Why are the baristas such assholes? I swear I do this new thing now. You ever notice if a barista comes up and to like take your order and they don't even greet you? You know what I do? I don't even say anything. I just stare at them. If you're going to come up, this is what they do. That's what the barista does. And they're like waiting for you. And like, hi, can I get a, drip coffee, whatever, blah, blah, blah. But when they do that to me, they go. When they come up like that, I go like this. I just stare at them. You got to, something. You know what I mean? I'll play the fucking staring game. I don't like that. That's just, it's like, what did I do to you? No, I don't. They're tired of getting hit on. My wife got a job here. DGen, do you wear the same crew neck every episode? Do you have an No, I have the same one. Can you tell I'm wearing it too much. I was going to put the hoodie on, but the hoodie's like thick. It's not that cold in my apartment. I had the heat blasting. Boomer moment. Barista in NY doesn't sound fun. They probably have a ton of asshole customers. I guess. Whatever. Look, I used to work in the service industry, so I can have an opinion on this. I think people feed off your energy too. You know what I mean? But that's true. There are a lot of fucking assholes in here. They're probably so annoying. People walking up. Can I get 3 fucking oat milk lattes? 3 lattes. That would be annoying. An espresso coffee machine saved my bank account. I'm not really an espresso guy. All right, let's get into it. Let's talk ball. Javon's coming on to talk NHL here. Let's see. What do we got? What do we like today? Seriously. Putzing around way too much. Oh, you're telling me Penn State's a whale, huh? Yeah, you're right. Let me go take a piss. And I'll lock in. You're right. Hold on. Remember the squad pots? That was a good one. Oh, it was a Nerfy, the last one we ended on. That was fun. All right, I'll be right back. Take a piss. Taking a piss. I'll be right back. Okay. We got a little bit of an error. Not an error. What am I talking about? A little bit of some trouble for tomorrow's stream. I just got a 10 a.m. pop up. So we're gonna have to figure something out. Anyways, what's up? Oh, Snowflake's in the chat. Yeah. Anyways, let's get back to it. Lock in. I'm locked in. You locked in. No, I don't wash my hands. Quick dump to lock in. No. Coke music, very funny. Booker Sugarman, you guys are funny. Total 150 seems kind of high. Is that high? No, I didn't wash my hands. Can we bring the audio into the bathroom? No. Did you hear about what happened to Lou Sassel? No. Are you gonna Beaufort nuts me again? Why do I keep feeling like that's gonna happen? Oops. Sorry. What's up with Penn State? Well, they're covering like crazy. Play Ohio State yet? Nope. They did not. Nope. Ohio State. Love Penn State today? Well, what do we love about Penn State? That's my question. Why are people saying I got? Wow. Oh, Ohio State did just beat fucking Purdue on the road. Yeah. First home game back. Yeah, okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you guys are onto something. So I guess I also have this question too. I'm not saying that the total is high, but do you like the over at all or not really? I guess not. Wow. Oh my God. I go over, under, over, under, over, under. Wow. Say Lou Sassel again. Say Lou Sassel. Oh, loose asshole. You guys are stupid. All right, let's keep moving. Suck it, Will, with a sub bank. Appreciate you. 21 months, suck it, Will. Good shit. Let me get Javon the link and tell him I'm just running. Let's say hop in. Where is he at? Yeah, we're gonna talk puck today. Give it another 10, 15 or so. I'm rambling and behind schedule as well. Sorry. I am literally trying to lock it in. I'm trying to fucking lock it in. And I got people over here telling me to say fucking loose asshole. I just have a weird feeling about this. I almost think that if Penn State was going to win, they would be the old Maryland spread yesterday of 5.5. Does that make any sense? Like, I'm not saying it's the wrong number or anything like that. It feels perfectly fine, but it's not. I don't know. Like Ohio State, coming off of fucking, they're playing really well. Even in their losses. Lost to Wisconsin by 2, lost in overtime to Indiana by 1, lost to Oregon by 2, beat Purdue, beat Iowa. You know, Purdue isn't a real threat without Zach Edey. Oh, I know. If OSU is healthy, I think it's them. Penn State doesn't good the home love the spread because their arena is like 50% full every night. Interesting. What, Penn State doesn't have any basketball love? What's up, Osh499 with a new follow? Welcome to the board review. All right. Okay, let's keep moving. I don't know. I got a weird feeling about that. Just a strange feeling. All right, hold on. Let's get this up. Why can't I get? Oh, there we go. Okay. Bryant, UMBC. WMBC. You guys ever seen Private Parts? Speaking of movies, great movie. That's up there with one of my favorites all time. Sorry if you can hear the vacuuming in the background. Drexel, Monmouth. No, thank you. Hofstra. Bryant, UMBC over. Wow, that's a high total. Cannot hear the vacuum. All right, great. It's definitely sucking something up. Okay. Is this a poopy slate or are we gonna have any good games here? We're gonna have any good games. IUPUI, Robert Morris, FIU and Jacksonville State. Don't forget, Jacksonville State is not Jacksonville, Florida. Okay, want to make sure you all know that if you're gambling on them. See Francis PA against Mercyhurst. I like the name Mercyhurst. That's fun. That total screams over. Yep. That Houston game soared under. Oh, no shit. Yeah, and Houston came through. They did. They came through. Wright State might have a bad vibe about that one. Georgia Southern and Troy. Okay. I mean, you really, really got to dig in here. You got to dig in for this slate. You really got to love it. Look at fucking Central Connecticut, dude. I mean, I talk about it all the time, but the OGs remember, like 2 years ago, this team was fucking 2-20 ATS. Now they're rolling. Who is the head coach of this program? Let's see. Central Connecticut State's won 3 in a row. Damn. I kind of want to just fucking blind. I kind of want to be that capper that just blindly bets on Central Connecticut State and makes a lot of money and then gets fucking fame from it. Oh shit. You follow that guy that just fucking hammers Central Connecticut State all the time? Dude is sharp as shit against Long Island. Hey, where's Long Island University? You know what? That'd be a fun game to go to. If I was feeling like if I wasn't, I could be 95%, not even 100%. I'd probably go to this game. That'd be fun. That would be fun. There's a couple games today. Otherwise, it's JV basketball. Yeah. Where is Long Island University? It's average cost after aid, 23,000. Graduation rate, 45%. 45%. Acceptance rate, 93%. Huh! What? I'm from CT. Think it's the best they've been my whole life, 25 years old. Yeah, dude. Rampage, 100%. Long Island University. Where is it? Location. Where is this? LIU Post? Is it in Brooklyn? Oh, yeah, I guess it's in Brooklyn. Off topic, but I'm new here and I'm liking this stream. You have a stream schedule. Yeah, every weekday, 10:30. Let's call it 10:30 for now. I just want to see where this is. LIU Post. Huh. Okay. Oh, it's out past like Rosalind. I think a lot of rich people are in Rosalind. Glen Head, Glen Cove. Okay. I know where this is. Maybe I'll go to a game there one day. That'd be fun. All right, let's keep moving. You could probably enroll on. Seriously, dude. Seriously. Going to take a guess. It's in Long Island. Hilarious joke. Kermit, you're funnier than that. Come on. William and Mary. This is brutal, dude. This is brutal. DGen, they play basketball in Brooklyn. Yeah. Wait. What? Can you find Crutch where? I mean, Brooklyn's still a big borough. You know, if it's like fucking 3 miles from me, it could take an hour and a half. I'm underwriting a mortgage in Glen Cove as we speak. No joke, dude. I love that. Love that. Yo, can we? I mean, look, I'm doing what I can. I'm doing what I can here. Northern Kentucky. Oh, whoa. This Shadow, you got it. I will check it out. Yep. As soon as we end. What is a 4-15 ATS team doing laying 6.5 against a team that's 13-8? What in the fuck? Got to be something going on here. Oh, well, Detroit Mercy isn't very good either. They scored 50, 59. That is crazy. Both teams are coming off of terrible offensive performances. That's crazy. Off flash, but oh, no shit. That's not far from me at all. Yeah. Okay. All right. We'll keep moving. Brian Kirshner is on lib -3.5. This is POD. Tennessee State, Little Rock. I do love me some Little Rock. Little Rock plays hard. Never been to Little Rock. I feel like Little Rock would be like a nice little town to go visit, you know, just like randomly. I wouldn't mind a reason to go to Little Rock. I feel like you could have a decent time there. This is tough, guys. This is tough. I mean, I'm really trying. Did you ever get to the damn? No, I never did, dude. I never did. Nikki Gambles, you like Western Kentucky? Okay. Me Carey says trash. Yep. Oh, here's a good one. Talk to me about this game, guys. Let's see what we can find in this. We got Illinois laying 4 on the road. Last time they were a favorite on the road, they covered easily. Oh, they're a pretty good road team. Lost to Northwestern. Well, you know what? First glance, I kind of like Illinois. Oh, wow. Nebraska. Let's see what spreads Nebraska's been at home. Oh, you see what I see, guys? Is this the first time Nebraska has been a underdog at home? First time Nebraska has been a underdog at home. They were 8.5-point favorites against Rutgers. They were 7-point favorites against USC. That's a lot of respect. I mean, I'm not saying they're good. They're 12-8. I know Illinois is good, but still, it's a lot of respect, isn't it? Is this the St. Joe's of the night? That's the question, ladies and gentlemen. It's the first time all season Nebraska, Omaha. Oh no, it's in Lincoln. Has been an underdog all season. I think it might be Illinois. Got to go catch you tomorrow, DJ. See you dope as fuck, Dylan. Have a great day. All right, let's fly through this. We got Javon coming on here shortly. We're going to talk some puck. So I guess that's really only the game that matters, huh? Memphis and Tulane. You don't bet Memphis as a fucking favorite. You just don't. Except shout out to Mid-Major Matt. He bet Memphis not that long ago. How could you possibly make Nebraska? No. No, I guess that's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying that they should be favored. I'm not saying that. But 4 is a healthy number. What does the degenerate think about the Ohio State Buckeyes game tonight? I don't know. I got a weird feeling about that game. Like on the surface, it's Penn State, but I got a weird feeling. I don't think as I get older, I don't want to be the guy that's betting against good teams. That's the person I'm trying to be. You know, I used to do it. Got to keep in mind, I've been doing this a long time, and we haven't known each other for that long. So you gotta understand. Like I used to be in my ways for a pretty long time. And I would be all over Penn State, but now I'm kind of that better. That's like, I'm just going to start to appreciate teams that are playing well. And I think it looks like Ohio State has been playing well, even in their losses. They're losing close games. So I don't know. I think it's Penn State. I just have a weird vibe. Weird vibe. I'm a big vibes guy. Stuck on the road. Yep. I don't know. Actually, I don't know. I didn't take it. I didn't like that read. But I think I saw they were like down 2 most of the game, but I have no idea. All right, let's keep moving. How is the line not 6? Oh, you think that should be more? Oh, Jesus. You think that line should be more? I mean, they were 6.5 at Maryland. Isn't Maryland better than Nebraska? No, Maryland 17-5. Illinois was 6.5 against Maryland. And they fucking lost. That was at home. Wait a minute. Illinois was 6.5-point favorites at home against Maryland. And you're telling me they should be more than 4.5? Huh? I'm so confused. I have no idea what I'm talking about. Okay, here we go. They're 6-point favorites on the road against Indiana. Is Indiana? Oh, Nebraska beat Indiana by 17. Just beat the Chiefs. What's up, I Will? How you doing? Was missing starting center in that game. Context, huh? Big context guy. Got you. On the road since they joined the Big Ten too. I thought they would get a little more love, honestly. So you're telling me it's Nebraska? I don't know. It's just not sitting right with me. It's not sitting right. Just got to tell you the truth. Oregon, UCLA. Think about that game. Should be a good one. I ain't staying up late for that. Did we run through everything? Is that it? Wow, what a stinky slate of games. You really got to want it. You really got to want it today. I'll try to look at this again. What did we say about Memphis and Tulane? Well, we said don't bet Memphis when they're a favorite like this, right? No, Memphis is getting it together. Oh, no, they're not. I took them against Wichita. Fuck them. I took them first half at Charlotte. Thank you, Steak. Tulane's been pretty nice, actually. Bring on Javon. I need an NHL lock. I think I sent him the link. Yeah, he'll be on in a few minutes. Just going through it one more time. The slate is awful. Okay, might dive into this NBA. I don't think you got that in you though. We can take a quick look at it. 5 games. Ooh, dude. Duval. Where did I just see a 10.5-point dog win outright? Didn't I just see that? Maybe I'm tripping. I don't know. I'll tell you what. I'm done fading the Cavs. Done. I saw a clip of JJ Redick getting pissed off at Dalton Connect last night. Did you guys see that? Love that. Love that. Let me show you. Let me see if I can find it. Oh, yeah, here it is. This is great. You guys see this? Love that. Love that. Rip into those motherfuckers, JJ. Love that. Somebody's got a coach. Love that. Oh, the Hawks play DJ Will Ladder. No. I stopped. I think I profited a little bit of coin on Trae Young. Trae's points are the Raptors of last year. Very funny. Yeah, I don't know what I think about that. Minnesota State always says fade the Timberwolves. Rockets. Oh, the Magic play later tonight. I'll be happy to hear what the NBA Sharps have to say. Jovan is in the queue. We're going to bring him up and we're going to talk puck because we have a very nice slate of games here. Let me get the board up. Jovan, good morning, sir. How are you?
Great. How are you?
Where are you posted up? Are you in Texas or Florida?
No, I'm in Florida.
Oh, okay. What is it, like fucking winter break?
No, I just came out here for Christmas with the family, and then we had some stuff that we're staying for a little bit longer for. So I'll be back, I guess, around next week.
Oh, wait, you graduated?
Texas. Yeah, I'm out of school.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Never mind. Congratulations. Sorry, I forgot. Time flies. Okay, so well, thank you for coming on. The puck in the ice is starting to call my name a lot more now that the weeks aren't occupied quite as much with college football and NFL. So I've been starting to dabble and ease my way back in. Have you been fairly tapped into NHL most of the season, or have you kind of been like in and out of it? Where's your head been?
No, I've been pretty tapped in most of the season. I guess lately I've not been trying to press the issue too much, being the fact that we're headed into the All-Star break, or I guess technically it's not the All-Star break, but the break.
Yeah.
The Four Nations Cup or whatever it's called. And then all these teams seem to be dealing with some kind of flu right now.
Yeah.
For like the past 2 weeks, which is crazy.
Yeah, it is crazy. I think one guy, Craig Ballard, put a nice video together and kind of had that as part of his capping with the Devils last night. Great job. But yeah, everybody's sick. I'm fucking sick. I don't know how the Booker crew is. I saw Trent is in New York in fucking late January for some godforsaken reasons. 17 degrees when I walked outside this morning. Hope he's having a great time. But yeah, it's brutal. The Four Nations thing is kind of weird, I guess. Do you know when that is, or is it just kind of on the horizon?
In 2 weeks, right?
All right,
because I think the NHL All-Star break and NBA All-Star break usually intertwine, right?
Yeah. 2 weeks. Yep. Jovan, can we get a Duval voice check? So we are, by the way, W Ray's signing. I think that's a great signing. That infield's looking nice.
No more Taylor Walls. Awesome.
Ding dong, the witch is dead. No, we was talking about it with my buddy. It feels like we're just really gonna need something from Morel or Josh Lau this year. And
we need something from one of the outfielders.
Right.
Whether it's Lau, Morel, DeLuca, one of them has to not suck.
Give me Josh.
Or could also just not play one of the two between Morel and DeLuca and make it full Palacios, which would be awesome.
I don't hate that. I am as Palacios or Palacios?
Palacios.
Oh, okay. I was saying Ricky Palacios. I like where your head's at. Okay. We could talk Rays another time. For now, let's get into the ice. So what I've been trying to do, and I've had a little bit of success with it, I'm just doing it more so with like player prop entries, not so much straight bets, but I'm trying to attack the NHL the same way I attacked MLB. And when I went on a pretty good run last year to end the season, and I was using RotoWire and I was looking at pitchers. And I was trying to find when pitchers did really well and then fade them after a master class, and then also find when they had really bad starts and then back them, in a little bit of a bounce back, or seeing the second team, a team the second time around and stuff like that, and doing the opposite of whatever the performance was. So I'm trying to take that same approach with goalies. Having a little bit of success so far. Shout out Camus Money, selling my underdog entry with Michael Porter Jr. rebounds. That was rat shit. Just kidding. But I want to take that a step further and either play that straight or just lean into it with the teams or the totals. So kind of did that yesterday with the Wild. For whatever fucking reason, I just had a weird feeling Gustafsson was going to have a nice game. And then I also like the under with the Canucks and the Preds, with the Demko like having a shit performance, and Saros too. So that's kind of my strategy a little bit, that I'm just tweaking things, is like, you see a goalie had, he just allowed 6 goals or whatever. Then they gave the backup a game or two. Then he comes back and it's like, all right, maybe this is, got 4 or 5 days off, bounce back spot, defense will play a little harder for him, shit like that. So, I'm just sharing this with you because I know when we've started talking puck like 2 years ago, whatever, these like funky systems of, whenever it was like, oh, there's a favorite minus 200, minus 210, the dog plus 1.5 was always cashing. And then you called the totals. Anytime a 6 would go down to 5.5, it would fucking soar over. So there's always like these weird, quirky things that seem to be kind of successful. Everything changes or whatnot. But if there's anything that's already working for you or something that you are starting to develop, that is certainly something I would love to know. Hold on. We have a first-time chatter. All he said was LMAO. I don't know what he's saying. Deebs. Looks like first-time chatters are chatting with each other. All right. Have a great time. So anyways, after all that rambling, set the stage. We got 10 games tonight. The Blackhawks are in town against Carolina. They just beat your Lightning, which is absolutely bizarre. What a weird game that was. I know you sent something to me about Kucherov got like hurt in the early skate, but then he ended up playing or whatever.
And Vasi got sick or whatever before the game and got scratched like 20 minutes before.
Yeah, that's right. Johansson played. I don't even really know that I care to get involved in this game. If you want to skip entirely, that's fine with me. But I guess it should be noted, the Hurricanes. So I'm going to pull up Daily Faceoff and see if there's any announcement on goalies. The Hurricanes just played the fucking rat shit Rangers. And oh no, we're going to get Piotr in today. I was going to say Anderson is one of those goalies who, kind of like what I was talking about, he just had a shutout in the Garden. So that could be a guy that I'd be looking to fade in his next start. But if he's not in tonight, then maybe there's no reason to really get involved. Is there anything that you had your eye on in the Blackhawks Hurricanes?
Well, so I 100% agree with you on the whole goalie point, because what I've been noticing the last couple of weeks, and a lot of that, I guess, definitely has to do with the fact that a lot of these teams are playing sick or shorthanded, but the offenses are not bouncing back. The goalies are kind of continuing to stay hot when they have good performances. So, like, unders, I think every single under hit yesterday, there's been just a lack of offense across the league. But the only thing that I think has been pretty consistent and like the offensive side of the puck is these, I don't want to say like scrub guys, because but like the non first, second line guys that have been, I don't know, getting hot to this point have been staying hot. So while we're talking like announcements, the one for the Canes is that Aho has got the flu. So he's probably going to be out today, which means Kotkaniemi is probably moving to the first line. Anytime I watch the Blackhawks, it's like it's so absurdly easy to get the puck into the middle of the ice, and that's where he's going to be. It's like he's on like a 5-game point streak. I kind of want to ride that.
Okay. Well, now you're speaking my fucking language. I'm going to pull this up real quick because I want to see. I don't want to play skater props straight, because that's going to be a recipe for disaster. Like playing hitters, I just didn't have a lot of success, but I will parlay them and have some fun. So you're saying, hold on, you want to take
I don't know what he might have up on the apps.
Yeah, I'm going to pull
I assume a lot of it's going to be not finalized until Aho is officially ruled out or whatever it is. But
so Kotkaniemi, Jesperi, is he's up. So I don't have Prize Picks, so I'm looking at Underdog right now, but he is up for 0.5 point, and the higher than is paying 1.12 times. So it's a little juicy, or at a small plus price. Goal would be about plus 220. or you could take an assist. So you like him to carry his point streak?
Yeah, I do. I
Maybe
assume I don't know if they'll switch up the right side, but I would assume he's going to be up on top with Rantanen, which would be nice.
pretty cheeky. I love it. All right, good shit. Okay, anything else in that game? Side total, anything like that?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not taking the Canes minus 500 or anything.
Fair
I
enough.
don't really have
Okay.
much.
I'm not either. All right, Winnipeg and Boston. I don't know if you have had any experience betting on the Boston Bruins recently. They've taketh or they've giveth and then they've taketh. So I had a nice 2 games of betting on the Bruins, and it was when after they lost to the Lightning and played them again. I felt like everybody was on the Lightning to skull fuck. Hit the Bruins at a plus price. That was great. Same situation happened. They lost to the Senators in a shootout, played them again shortly after, and won. Everybody was on the Senators. I think there was a goalie out or something was going on there. There's a lot of steam on the Senators in that game. And then I was just like, you know what? They go from beating the Senators to beating the Avs, and then they play in fucking Buffalo. And I've told you this a while ago, but like anytime Buffalo is like a short dog against a better team, it's always a duping because I've always taken it. It used to be like fucking, fading the Orioles a couple years ago. And so I just wanted to not overthink it. And I know Boston's not that great of a team as we're used to. I took them. They were actually minus 120. I think it got to a pick 'em. I took them at minus 110, and they fucking lose 7-2 to the Sabres. And I was like, you can't even fucking make this up. So I have nothing against Boston. Like, I'm still like okay on them. The Sabres games, I'm just out on entirely. We'll talk about that later. The Jets are a team, though, that I have a really tough time ever getting in front of or fading. But I have to tell you, I am a little tempted at getting in front of them and maybe potentially taking the Bruins at a plus price here. They have had a nice stretch. I mean, even dating back to January 11th, but winning 4 in a row at Colorado, Utah at home, Flames at home, on the road against Montreal, which is not an easy team to beat. They did so pretty convincingly. Hellebuck held them to just 1 goal. So 2 nights off. They have 1 more game on this road trip. Excuse me, playing at the Capitals. How about Boston bounce back after that shit kicking to Buffalo? Any thoughts there?
Yeah, I'm right there with you. And
All
for what it's
right.
worth, like the Bruins, whenever they go on the road, and I don't know the numbers exactly off the top of my head, but I've noticed a lot this year when they get embarrassed on the road, just like a really bad performance, they have been bouncing back almost as much as I've seen anybody else bounce back in the league, even though they haven't been all that great this year. So I have nothing against that, and definitely can probably assume a couple people remember how that first game went against the Jets this year. That was probably their worst performance of the year.
Yeah, I think that just brought that up. Jets beat them 8-1 early this year. Yep. Unconfirmed Hellebuck and Swayman. I'd imagine they would both play because Swayman was in net for that game. That was on the 28th. So you got a night off. Swayman's played. Corpusalo, if he ends up playing, went the 23rd and put up a shutout. That would concern me a little bit.
A tad, yeah.
Yeah, that would concern me a little bit. I don't know, maybe like a nasty over there. The total's 5.5. Looks like the juice is minus 110 each way. So, all right. So you're good on the Bruins then, potentially.
I am. And I mean, for what it's worth, I feel like this is a pretty important game from now until the Four Nations break. Look at the stretch of games they have between now and then.
The Jets?
No, the Bruins.
Oh, the Bruins.
It's kind of the start of the kick it in gear, I think, before the break starts.
Ooh, I'll pull it up for the chat. Jets, Rangers, Wild at the Rangers, Knights. Damn. Those are some good fucking. I mean, they're not good teams, but anytime the Bruins play the Rangers, still it's a game to get up for.
Yeah, especially when you're getting these first 3 of them at home. I think it's pretty important to start it off on a high note.
Yeah, and the Wild, even though they don't have Kaprizov, are playing pretty well.
Yeah, Wild they're injured. What's new?
Yeah. All right. But they're still fucking winning, those assholes. Speaking of the Wild, so I watched that game last night, and I got to tell you, dude, they looked great. I thought the Wild looked fucking locked in. I thought they made, the Leafs are the Leafs. It's like, it's hard to give so much credit to a team that looks good against the Leafs because for whatever reason, the Leafs just look so lethargic sometimes. They come out and then they kind of put on this little rush and they get some really good chances. And if they don't convert, like the Wild just really, they didn't shoot themselves in the foot. They did what needed to be done, and they played really well. So now back to back playing the Canadians, and the Canadians are coming off that 4-1 loss against the Jets. But not only that, they've lost 3 in a row. Here's my question. Are the Habs like the most obvious home favorite of the night?
They might be. And that's scary because I feel like these sharp minus 130 to minus like 150 favorites, it's kind of like, and I've taken these, so I'm not calling people out by saying it, but they feel like the CBB games that are like the obvious bounce back spot, hanging like -8 to -12, which I've kind of tried to acknowledge and stay away from for the most part in like the super sharp looking spots. So this, I mean, I would agree. A lot of people love the Habs, and they've been playing much better hockey up until the last couple games. So, I mean, it does seem a little easier than I guess it would at first glance.
Yeah, because there's 2 narratives. You have the bounce back of the Canadians off of their loss, and not only that, but like I said, 3 losses in a row. And then you also have a team that's on a back-to-back who nobody really ever wants to bet on that team. And then they have their backup goalies in. And, you know, Fleury's a nice name, but he's also old. And then you
it is in Montreal, which helps, I guess.
Oh, true. Okay. His last game, he so this is what I love though. This is what I'm talking about timing the goalies. So Fleury, I'll pull this games up. I don't know if you can even see these, but maybe the chat can.
Yeah.
Fleury went from, you know, a win, but he allowed 4 goals against the Blues. He follows that up with only allowing 1 against the Sharks. Great game. Next one, allows 6 against the Preds. Not a good game. Follows it up with a good game. 1 goal against the Avs. Then what does he do next? 5 goals to the Flames. You see the pattern?
Yeah. So, and that Flames game too. I mean, he gave up 5 goals, but I think 4 of them at the very least were him getting hung out to dry, and there was a lot of power play time for the Flames in that game. So, I mean, I wouldn't say it's the most Fleury's fault bad performance that he's had this year.
Right. Yeah, I'm thinking that I'm thinking people are going to be pressing that Canadians button and sadly going to get burned. And also, let's be honest. I mean, I talked about this too a lot with NHL teams. I mean, teams go on this run, they get hot, but then they immediately cool off. And it's hard to find like a team that's just consistently, you know, the fucking Capitals or that team this year, but look at what the fucking Canadians have done recently. I mean, this has been beyond impressive. It wouldn't really shock me if they hit a bit of a slump and lost like 6 of 7, would it? Because look at this. I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. They won 9 of 12 games. It's crazy, you know?
And the way it makes sense for them to hit a slide too, because the way they've been doing it for the most part is their new look power play just looked absolutely unstoppable. So like the last couple of games, they haven't been able to get power play goals against much better defenses. And I know the Wild are on a back-to-back and playing super injured, but just like you said, they're not exactly one of the teams that shoots themselves in the foot. So
right.
I'd not be surprised.
Yeah, I like what I saw from the Wild last night. I might push the button again and get a little greedy, or maybe fucking, you know, Montreal. I think that they can rip puck, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe. Yeah. So they had 25. Is that right? They had 25 shots. Yeah, 25 shots against the Jets. I mean, well, they only had 3 in the second period.
That's the thing, because like they can rip a lot of it on special teams. It's just when they hit that cold stretch, they hit a cold stretch.
Yeah.
And they look like they have never touched a puck before.
Yeah. I like the Wild. I might get there. That's 2 dogs I like. I'm gonna have to even it up and go with a favorite. Could that be the Lightning? I knew you were gonna have a feeling about the Lightning tonight.
I just don't know what to do. We got the.
Oh, I thought you were shaking your head. Yes.
No, that was for what you were saying before. But
sorry. Okay,
yeah,
so it's not the Lightning.
I don't want to talk you off of it because at some point, here's my concern about the Lightning, because. Look at their schedule in January. Look at how much they were on the road while they were dealing with the flu. I think they had 10 road games in the month of January, if I'm not mistaken. And there were some brutal trips, brutal games, and they're horrendous on the road. Kind of had no pulse in a lot of them. And so you have that compounded with the flu going through the team. Vasi's sick. I don't even know if he's going to start tonight. I know he had morning skate, but who knows at this point? Half the other team's sick. I'm just worried that they're maybe just trying to get themselves or keep themselves afloat heading into the break.
Yeah, well, the one thing is the Lightning have been on the road a lot, but holy fuck with the Kings, dude. You taking a
Yeah,
look at this Kings schedule? I mean, even going back from December 10th, they went on a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 game road trip. Now they did have 4 at home, but they went right back on the road for 5, home for 2, back on the road for 5. I mean, that is fucking brutal.
brutal.
So neither team has been fortunate here with their scheduling.
No.
I don't know what the illness situation is with the Kings, but being on the road that much is not ideal. Do you think that this could be a underplay? And especially considering, well, Fazzy's sick, obviously, but Johansson was in net. Fazzy had the night off if he feels any better. And it does look like Kemper was in net. Oh, the Kings just got shut out too. Ooh, Jesus.
Yeah, that was my concern.
They were shut out on January 13th at Edmonton. They followed that up with a 5-1 win at Vancouver. Yeah, I don't like betting against teams after they've been shut out. I do not.
It's not fun.
All right.
Not fun
all
to
right.
say the least.
Yeah, maybe it's just to stay away. Lightning, 68% chance of making the playoffs with a win tonight. 56%. Wow. Really? I don't even understand how one game could make that much of a difference.
Yeah, I think the big game is Saturday, if anything. They host the Isles. So I think that's the game that I would feel a lot more comfortable leaning into them getting healthy and getting up for than this one personally.
Okay. All right. We can move on.
I will say the one thing that I probably will support as far as any players you might like, though, I think I like Hedman tonight. He's a big emotional angle guy. They just named him captain of the Sweden Four Nations team, and he's been pretty vocal that he has wanted that for a while. So like now that he's coming out with, I think a lot of the more attacking guys sick. I mean, Kucherov's also been sick a little bit. Point's been sick, even though he's been ripping against like really good defensive teams. I mean, Hedman loves to be quite aggressive and involved.
Fucking love Victor Hedman. Okay, so he was quiet last game too, only one shot.
Yeah, it's because all they were doing against the Blackhawks is all you have to do is just funnel the puck into the middle, give it to Sorelli, give it to Point, give it to all the guys there, and they rip. But against the tougher defenses, he gets aggressive.
You like SOGs?
I do.
I can get down with that. All right. Kot Kenyanen. Point. Hedman SOGs. And maybe, just maybe, I was going to say Fleury saves. Maybe. But I don't know. That's
hometown.
Is that too obvious?
I don't know. I don't think it's too obvious.
Yeah, I know. It kind of just
still
makes sense.
Fleury saves in 2025.
Yeah. Okay. Washington and Ottawa. I mean, is this like the trap of the night, or it could be Sabres Bruins. I don't know. Is Ottawa really minus 110 against the fucking Capitals? Let's look. So Washington been great. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's the 5th game of a road trip. 5th and final game.
10 unders in a row or something crazy.
Wow. Yep. Holy shit. Thompson's been in goal for most of them. And then Ottawa on the flip side, it's kind of getting right. Had Ottawa in this game against Toronto. No. I think holy shit. Did I bet the Senators in back-to-back games? I liked them against Utah. No, I did not have them against Toronto. I had the over in that game. Had them in Utah. Again, like I say, team on a back-to-back. Nobody wants that team. They were closed minus 110. They were minus 130 at one point, minus 120. I thought that was a little interesting. Okay, well, this is strange. What's going on here? Somebody out?
Not as far as I know.
We got Thompson unconfirmed. Forsberg is confirmed.
Yeah, Forsberg is confirmed. I saw that.
And I mean, he's been playing pretty well. Forsberg, I guess he was hurt for a little bit. They had a Marilanian. I butchered that name.
Yeah, his Linsanity run.
So Forsberg January 19th at the Devils, allowed 1 goal in a 2-1 win. Very impressive. At the Bruins, they lost 2-0, but I believe he only allowed 1. That second one was a empty net. And then at home against the Leafs, 1 goal. It's really, really fucking good run from Forsberg. So, Jovan, this would be the most obvious under of the night.
Easily. I mean, that's the only thing is that's been the story for Caps games for probably 3 weeks.
Oh, yeah,
I mean,
right.
the most obvious unders, I mean, not just the Caps, but the most obvious under every day seems to be what's hitting. It's like, I don't know if I get myself to the counter taking them, but I try to stay my best away from fading them.
Right. Okay. Yeah. I don't know what I'm going to do in this one. I'll probably do nothing. I really want to get better about not fading good teams, and the Capitals are a good team. They're a really good team.
Yeah, that's fair.
I don't know if I don't often bet my favorite teams, and I like the Rangers in Washington earlier in the year, and I put like 1.5 units on them, and I watched that whole game, and I couldn't tell if that was the Rangers being that bad or the Capitals that good, but I was so impressed with Washington.
Probably a good bit of both.
Mm-hmm. So, okay. Nothing there. That'll be a great game. NHL been tough. Yep. Always is, in my opinion, dude. The NHL is a tough sport to bet. Islanders on the road in against Philly. Had the Islanders just the other night on against the Avs, Sorokin Legacies. They are on a little bit of a winning streak. This don't pay attention to these 4 games against Carolina. That's a fucking error. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-game winning streak. Start a little bit of a road trip here along the East Coast. Flyers, Lightning, Panthers, not easy, but you'd have to imagine they want to go into this game and get a win. I can't figure out the Flyers because
they're unbelievable.
Like unbelievably good?
No, just unbelievably, like watching how the games play out on a game-to-game basis is just baffling a lot of the time.
Yeah, I don't understand them because so I faded them on the year, and at times they look really good, and I tell myself like this was just a bad bet. I was totally wrong about this team, and I still lean that way. I still think I'm wrong, and if I could do it again, I would not make this bet against the Flyers. Then I watched them. I watched them against the Rangers, and the Rangers just fucking punked them. They won 6-1, and I mean they just skated circles around them. So it looks like actually the Flyers recently played the Islanders on the road. They lost 3-1. It was Sorokin and Fedotov, but then they split the 1-1 with Jersey. And I watched a little bit of that game last night, just a few minutes after the first period because it was a slugfest. It was 0-0 going to the first, and I was like, I feel like the Devils are going to wake up. I didn't make a live bet. I was a pussy, but I watched a little bit of it, and I was like, all right, the Devils woke up. The Flyers look like they're just kind of ready to concede. But I always wonder when a team does that, if they do just kind of like pack it in, if that means that they're going to bring it the next game. So that can
say that exact thing. I feel like not only the fact that they kind of mailed it in, but they also know that they're playing an Islanders team that, I mean, their entire defense is hurt for the most part, like coming into this game. So like they've been streaking, but it's more so been because they've been scoring goals. I think the biggest difference between that first matchup and this one is you got a couple extra injuries there. So I'm kind of thinking, especially when you know you have Fedotov in that, they might bring it and be a little aggressive tonight. So I was unsure if I wanted to just stick to Flyers goals or maybe over in the game or something.
That is a decent look. Especially when you've got Sorokin coming off of a I mean, I'm not going to call it a masterclass, but this stretch of games for Sorokin has been awesome. After he allowed 5 goals to the Flyers back in January 16th, he's allowed 1 to the Blue Jackets, 1 to the Flyers again, 2 to the Hurricanes, 2 to the Avalanche. Kind of just feels like we're due for like a fucking, I don't know, 3 to 4 goal game from Sorokin, just letting some in.
Yeah, and I did kind of notice too, and I guess it's still not completely confirmed. I don't think that Fedotov is starting because I think he had to come in yesterday. But weird situation when he plays. It's kind of like what the Lightning used to do with Johansson before they were super hurt. Like you can tell the difference that they try to overcompensate with their offense a little bit. So if that ends up being the case, I don't mind leading into goals at all.
Okay. Last time the Flyers were shut out, which they don't get shut out often, was against Boston, November 2nd. And the following game was 6-4 against the Hurricanes. So could be a bit of an over here. I would certainly lean that way. So all right, sounds like we're aligned on that one. All right, 9:00, Anaheim and Calgary. So I did bet the Flames on their win total over. So far, so good. I think they just had an injury to one of their defenders. Forget the guy's name. The Ducks have been interesting. 21-23, not bad. Also won 3 in a row, beat my fucking Kraken, which is unfortunate. But again, like teams suck a little bit and then they start to get right. Kind of felt like the Flames. It wouldn't surprise me if they came back down to earth a little bit. What are they on the year? 24, 18, and 7. I'd say it's like a little bit above expectations for a team like the Calgary Flames, but they did lose 2 in a row. And the last one being to the Capitals, which is certainly nothing to be ashamed of. But they went on a long stretch of playing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of 7 on the road, back at home to play the Capitals, lose. Then they get, I'm sorry, they only had 1 day off. I was going to say I thought they had a little bit more rest. I would like them to come out here on fire. But Anaheim, second game of a road trip. Then they go back home. I'm leaning Calgary, and I think that price is kind of telling if it's -180, -185. But at the same time, I remind myself, I bet on the Flames this season on their point total, so I didn't have to get involved in games like this. Dustin Wolf, I don't know Dustin Wolf, but you bet a Dustin Wolf guy. I don't know if he's in. It says unconfirmed and Dostal unconfirmed for the Ducks, but you have any thoughts about this matchup?
Well, yeah, I assume he's going to be in because for whatever reason, I don't want to say for whatever reason because I enjoy it. Helps me bet on Dustin Wolf a lot more than I probably should, but they give him all of these significantly easier starts. And not that the Ducks offense hasn't been playing well, but you still are getting the Ducks at home. They give him the easiest starts that they have spot-wise. So I assume it's going to be him. He hasn't been incredible the last couple of games. He's kind of struggled, and the defense being a little banged up hasn't helped. So I lean with you. I'll say that. And I know the Flames, when they're, playing a team that allows D-men to rip on them too, which like the Ducks, Blackhawks, all those teams fit that. They control the tempo of the game pretty well. So like another defenseman I wouldn't mind investing in today is probably Mackenzie Weegar.
I kind of like that. And yeah, dig that. Good point. Ducks offense has been on fire. 6-5-5 the last 3 games. They've been scoring. Those were, who are they against? Well, Kraken, whatever, but Preds and Pittsburgh. Okay. So Mackenzie Weegar potentially to rip puck or to record a point?
Probably rip puck.
Rip puck.
Yeah.
I'm making a note. I'm not blindly tailing all of these, but I'm going to probably do a player prop entry later. And I'm just making notes of the guys you like. Trying to get into the skater props as well a little bit, get my bearings straight. But don't know what goalie I like the most right now. Just Fleury saves is on my mind. All right, Red Wings. And what am I going to do with the Oilers? The Oilers -250 at home. Like, I tried to fade him with the Kraken. You hit me up. I couldn't believe everybody was on the fucking Kraken that day.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Yeah, I got no interest. Do you have anything in this game?
No, not really. Eventually, I would think the Oilers are going to put it on one of these teams in the next couple games. Which one is it going to be? I don't know.
Right. Yeah, good point. Knights, Columbus looks like a pretty telling number. The Jackets aren't really that pathetic. 295. I know the Knights are really good, but does this say skullfuck coming off an overtime loss against the Stars? Anything there?
I don't know. I'm just looking at that stretch, dude, that they just went through with the couple games against the Stars and the Panthers. And usually I would kind of lean into that being like this is their rage spot to let it all out. But I feel like that's exactly when the CBJ comes to play.
Might be Samsonov tonight. So the one thing, if you look at Vegas' schedule, this is their last home game before they go to the East Coast, or I should say the Northeast, for a trek there. So I would have to imagine they really want to get this win before they head off. But you're countering by saying that Columbus is pesky as shit.
Pesky. And I feel like the reason I don't want to fade and straight go with VGK is because I feel like if you really want to get this game, if you're VGK, you're going to be incredibly aggressive. Like, I don't think this is going to be one of those games where they sit back and defensively, especially if the goalie situation pans out like it is. Like, I think you're going to go and be attacking CBJ, which that's one of the times where CBJ gets into like these 5-4 games out of nowhere.
So
potentially, I would hate taking it over if it ends up being Samsonov, but
right, because that's kind of square.
Yeah, it makes a little sense, but
it does make sense. I'll tell you what my square play would be tonight. What's my guy fucking? There we go, Eichel. I took this fucking guy to over goals on the season, and he's like 4th in the league in assists. But he's had a goal in 3 straight games. I might go back to Eichel tonight.
Wow, could be Eichel.
Although is 3 SOGs low?
No, he's usually like, I guess the juicy 3.5 to the under is typically what he's at. So 3's fine.
Okay. Okay. I think I might just go Eichel in that one, and I'm with you. It's pretty obvious over, but I do like it. I think it makes a lot of sense. And then the last game here, the Kraken and the Sharks. I think I'm also ready to just admit that the Kraken aren't that good. It's going to be a fucking battle for them to get their over point total. Sometimes their offense looks great. I'm like, oh, this is the team that I thought I was investing in, and then sometimes they just shit the bed and look terrible. So I don't think I'm going to play anything in this, but do you have any thoughts on Kraken and Sharks?
Dude, I mean, that game is unbelievable. I think the 2 games that they played around, like, I forget, it was Thanksgiving or Christmas.
Oh, that's right.
They had a back-to-back game. One of them was like 14 goals, and the next one somehow, like, they got the total down to 5.5. It found its way over at the end. Those 2 games have helped me not even think about betting a Sharks Kraken game.
Okay, but hold on a minute. I just remembered something. Grubauer is out.
Yes.
Dude, Grubauer stinks.
So bad. Like, he's actually horrendous.
So he allowed 6 against the Ducks. He allowed 6 against the Red Wings. He allowed 6 against the Blue Jackets. 3 straight games of allowing 6+ goals. The Cord, he did what he could against the Oilers. I mean, he allowed 3, and they scored an empty net. They lost 4-1. But before that, he played pretty well. Yeah, he's been relatively solid. Maybe could there be a little bit of a system, Jovan, of ding dong, Grubauer is gone, and maybe it's a coming out party for the Kraken.
Yeah, I wouldn't be shocked at all. I could lean into that, especially because I know another one of the teams that I think has sneakily the flu pretty heavy is the Sharks.
Okay.
So, I mean, they're not a team that I would ever consider buying bad news in that fashion.
Do you know anything about their goalie that's projected to be in? Oh, no, he's confirmed. Askarov, Yaroslav.
Yeah.
Is he good?
He's very fun. He's like, you remember the Kochetkov hype when he first came up?
Yeah, I loved it. I bought into it.
It's like that times 10 because they've been looking forward to him for a while, and he's been for the most part fantastic. I know he's slipped a little bit in the last couple games, but he's a guy people love.
I cannot fucking believe I have not been blindly fading Georgiev. Dude, I know how bad Georgiev is, and I'm looking at this. I didn't know he was still in the league, and he allowed 7 goals against the Panthers, 7 goals against the Predators. My God, he is so terrible.
Really bad.
So Askarov is coming off of a masterclass too. He only allowed 1 against the Penguins on the 27th. Before that, he allowed 6 against the Preds, 6 against the Bruins. So he's got it in him to get blown up. All right, I might lean into the Kraken a little bit here tonight.
Can't believe I might have just let you talk me into the Kraken.
I take no responsibility for when they lose this game, fucking 5-2. All right, so just to run it back real quick, Jovan, thank you again for joining. I really appreciate it. You've got Kakanyemi point for Carolina. We're both kind of aligned on the Bruins. They were bounced back after the rat shit Sabres loss. I think I'm in on Fleury and in on the Wild. I don't know that you are as much, but you're not against it?
No, I'm not against it at all. I'm right there with you, especially because I think somebody in chat said we might have had Dobes confirmed. Is that true? For the Habs?
It is true.
I mean, been unbelievable.
He's been unbelievable?
Yeah.
All right, sign me the fuck up then. I think I'm going to stay away from the Kings Lightning.
Yeah, I want nothing to do with that game either.
I'm not going to touch the Senators, Capitals either. Maybe an over here.
That I keep looking at something in that game, whether it's just the over or the Flyers, and that's probably one of my favorite
Okay.
angles of the day.
Okay. Okay, that's fine. I definitely won't be on the Islanders, so that's good. I think the line is telling me that the Flames skull fuck. I'll probably stay off. That's the way I would lean, though.
You probably get one of the two of Flames and Kraken.
Yeah.
I would say.
Yeah, good point. And then nothing for me in Edmonton. I think I'm gonna go Eichel something. And I think I like Vegas and team total or something like that. But I'll probably play the Kraken, either spread or fucking team total or something like that. All right, good shit, dude. Behind the lines on today at 12:30.
Yep, getting it started in 30.
All right, awesome. Well, thank you very much, dude. We'll look forward to hopefully doing this a little bit more often with NHL when we get a nice juicy board like this. I'll be tuning in 12:30 behind the lines. Thank you very much, man.
Sure. Appreciate it.
All right, take it easy. Maybe the Sharks cracking over, kind of gross, and the Sharks somehow didn't line up. Yep. W. Javon, as always, appreciate him coming on. Make sure if you're not already, obviously, I'm sure most people in here know Javon's over at Book It Sports on the Book It Sports Twitch channel. Well, what's up? Bolt Up Bankroll, new follow. Just P401, new follow. Osh499 with a new follow. Hello. Welcome to the board review. Somebody asked for a stream schedule. Should I put that out there, by the way, stream schedule? I think we're probably going to do 10:30 for the most part. And I would like to talk, you just say the unit address on the Magic. Why? What's going on? That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. They're figuring it out. Sorry, I gotta get back to that later. About to slip in play territory. All right, how about this? I got a fun one. Let's make an underdog entry. All right, I gotta pee. I'm gonna piss my pants. Let's make an underdog entry. Do me a favor. Don't go anywhere. I'm gonna play the music. Don't go anywhere. I'm gonna make an underdog entry for the puck tonight. We're gonna tell a little bit of Javon and we're gonna have some fun. Happy. Taking a piss. I got the most insane craving just now for chicken salad. How good does a chicken salad sandwich sound right now? Doesn't that sound so good? A little crunch, a little celery, you know what I mean? Why is there 50 comments? Shut up, cokehead. Why does DJin come back with extra energy after taking a break? Very funny. I feel like I've actually had pretty good energy this entire show for recovering from an illness. You know what I mean? Chicken Caesar. Oh, that sounds good. Chicken Caesar wrap or a chicken salad, something. All right, here's what we're gonna do. Let's put a fucking underdog entry together, because I'm rolling in the underdog dough, baby. 1179 in the account balance would be more if Cam's money didn't feed me that rat shit. Fucking Michael Porter Jr. fucking over rebound. I'm just kidding. Cam's money gave me Scoot Henderson, which hit barely. Eichel is going to... God, you never know with this fucker, man. Is he going to score or is he going to have an assist? Loves getting assists. I got him for goals. Loves getting assists. He's starting to rip. Let's go, Eichel. You know what? I'm going to put a underdog entry together. We're going to do a giveaway. We're gonna do follower appreciation day. I just remembered that. What a great idea I had, and I've never done it. Putting together. Actually, I don't need to fucking tell anyone on Twitter. We'll just do it right now and get out of here. If Ohio is out, I think it will be Miko Shots. Oh, if Aho is out, okay. So here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna put this together, and if it hits, I'm gonna give 3 followers some money. That's what we're gonna do. Follower appreciation day. The motherfucker looked like Ohio for a second. Aho, Ohio, stop it. We're gonna do. See, this is the problem. This is why I suck at player props. If I bet Jack Eichel assists, he's gonna have 3 goals. If I bet Jack Eichel goals, he's gonna have 3 assists. If I bet him over 3.5 SOGs, he's gonna have 2 goals on 2 shots and 2 assists. It's not, you can't take his point. It's points, asshole. Called a point. Yeah, a-holes. He's at 1.5. Stop with the point. It's plural. 2 points. Risky. I'm not upset. I've been in a great mood all day. Nobody did anything. What do I do? Points? All right, fine. Fuck it. I'll take points. I'm gonna go BBL. Dark Passage. What is that weird shit? Bussa said 1.5 points against Jackets is good. Okay, that's what he's doing. That's what we're doing then. Fleury. Dude, I don't know. Is it saves? Is it saves or goals against? You know? Actually, it could be saves. I thought the Wild's defense was pretty good against the Leafs, but they can still, you know, the Habs should still be able to put some pucks on net. I'm going to go saves. 24.5, higher than. It's either saves or goals against. I'm not totally sure which one. Let's go to the Lightning. I'm going to tail Javon here. So those are 2 of mine. Let's tail Javon. He liked Hedman. SOGs. Let's do that. And then he liked oh yeah, the Hurricane guy. Where is he? Kotkaniemi for a point. All right, what does this pay right now? 15-1. Let's go. What's the math on that? 50. Okay, 50 pays 779. Do we want one more in here? Is plus 120 on Green Book? Okay. You can say DraftKings in here. It's a safe space. Who's up for the Kraken? Able to look on DK, and would you like to tell me? Yeah, you can tell me something useful. Do I have to look at it, or can you just tell me? I like knowing useful shit. Hold on, let's go to the Kraken. Who on the Kraken is going to? Oh, is it Kako? What's Kako been up to? Oh, look at this little shit. Kako. What Askarov saves number? Oh, that's what I like. I'm fading Askarov, dude. Askarov goals against 3.5. Can you take me higher? Wow. To a place where blind men see. $50 pays $18.39. We're gonna give it away. Now I'm gonna do follower appreciation day. If this hits, I'm giving 3 loyal followers $200. I don't know why I just said that like I was like Trump or something. Go to all the way to the right before the team futures, and you see a market called monthly points. Oh, that sounds fun. All right, we're going in. Bang. We'll do this a couple times a week. This will be fun. Don't bitch at me if you're not tagged first. All right. I'm giving it to the people who like and engage our stuff all the time. And there are plenty of people to go through. Plenty. Random people I'm starting with. You should give away another DGen hoodie. Yeah, I should. Oh, I got to get UPS Paul his hoodie because I fucking lost that Notre Dame bet. It's a good, useful tool. Got to do some digging. Mm-hmm. By the way, don't forget, if you need a beautiful hoodie during this chilly time of year, have no fear because I've got you covered. Ba-dum-bum-bum. Shop.thedegeneratweekly.com. Beautiful hoodies and crew necks. I'm wearing one right now, but it's a little loose because I've worn it a lot and I need to wash it. I don't know where my beanie is. Catchy jingle. Thank you. Why did oh no, it's not shop, it's merch. There we go. You guys are so funny. Fucking call me the boomer. I know the Nightbot commands. Hey, Holtz, what time is it? Oh shit, it's 12:10. I gotta get going. I got a 1:30. Okay. Have a okay. Have a great day. Squad pod. We'll start that again tomorrow. Dig that. We'll start that again tomorrow. I wonder if Nutbuster's in here with a total. All right, guys. Thanks for hanging out. Have a great day. I will who's up? Why doesn't WWE allow their fans, full timers? I can send you guys over to Owner's Box. Okay. Buying the lines on at 12:30. If you didn't already know, you know now. Go to the Book It Sports Twitch channel. Javon and Krabs will be on there. Thank you again to Javon for coming on. Book It Sports 28 and 15 year to date. That sounds about right. Oh, wait. Owners Book It Sports. That's hilarious. I was saying Book It. Owners Box Sports. There we go. Owners Book It Sports. It's very funny. All right, guys. I'll check you tomorrow. I think I have a 10 a.m. So I might have to start a little late. We'll see if Steak wants to join. If not, no worries. We'll come on, shoot the shit, and go over the board. Have a great day. Good luck on all your bets. As always, thanks for